Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Duck Adventure for January the 25th. And we're doing a bit of an early morning rush here. It's only minus 3 degrees out, so I'm going out right now. It's about 6:30. I'm going to let the ducks out and get them out of the barn because it's going to be too hot in there. Karate Kid wannabe here is still doing these poses. I don't know what the purpose is. Just look at her. Oh man, that duck. What are you doing, stripper? Some kind of balancing act. I came down the stairs and I went into the bathroom and brushed my teeth, and these two ducks are just quacking like crazy because they drank all their water. So I'm going to give them some water here, and then we're going to go outside. The noise they've been making. They let you know when they want something. It's I can't believe how good they are at vocalizing their needs. There you go, ducks. You have a drink for us? Show us that you were thirsty, or just making a lot of noise? No, Okay, let's go outside. For some reason, Dougie doesn't want to come outside. He's laying in the kitchen looking at me, and I already tried calling him once. Wasn't interested. Oh, better take my egg pail. We'll get some eggs before the ducks eat them. Guys, just starting to get a little bit blue here. So I'm going to get the water ready first, because I didn't do anything with it last night, but the ducks are really loud. Oh yeah, they want out. Yeah, plus it's absolutely gorgeous out. So let me get the water happening here. It's so nice. It's just weird being this warm this early in the morning. Well, I'm doing morning rush with the night lights. That's how bizarre the morning is. It's got to be something to do with that big storm that hit the northeast. The big snowstorm, because we did have a bit of a blizzard yesterday, but it didn't last long. Yeah, they're seriously wound out in there. Okay, that was fast. That was really fast. Poor ducks are overheating in there. Well, when I woke up, I rolled over and I rolled over and there was Doug, but I looked at the alarm clock, or the thermometer in the window. I mean, I'm losing it here. It's early, I haven't had a coffee. And the temperature said -3. I jumped out of bed and got dressed. I'm about, I think it's like 20 to 7. Yeah, Ducks, I'm sorry, but I have to lock you up at night. Because we know what happens this time of year on the Duck Adventure. Who shows up here? I'm going to put a challenge out there, guys. Who shows up this time of year at night on the Duck Adventure? Put it in the comments below, and don't cheat and look at the other comments to get the answer. Hello, Muscovies. You got girls and boys are coming outside. It's beautiful out. I'm taking your water away. Anybody got any eggs for me this morning? Come on, Muscovies. Oh, yep, there is an egg. One Muscovy egg. So is there going to be another one here later on? Probably. Come on, ducks. You got an egg for me over here? No. Do you have an egg for me? No. You'll have eggs for me later, won't you? Why don't you go outside, ducks? It's beautiful out. You know why they won't go outside? Because I have the camera set up outside. Let's go. Let's go. Outside. It's beautiful out, ducks. Okay, let me out there. Well, let's see what they've given us for eggs. Oh, that little girl. I don't know if she's an egg eater or an egg protector. Little girl. Oh, you're on 2 eggs. How many eggs are you on? Okay. Oh, you're on a little clutch of eggs here. So yesterday I think I got 3 eggs midday or something. So we'll see if we'll get 3 eggs midday here. So we got 7 here. Oh, another one. 8. Pellets aren't causing any kind of increase here like I was hoping for. Well, they're not ready to lay. Not ready to lay. Ever wet in here, guys? The wall from their heat. It's so warm. Oh, boys. Okay, what's the temperature here? 6 degrees. So one of the ducks were hot. 7 degrees in here. The water's dripping off the walls. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the black coroplast, you can see the lines running down from the water. And I have the exhaust fan running, which actually I'm going to turn the exhaust fan on so it's continuous instead of just on and off every 30 minutes. Well, I'm glad I didn't waste any time this morning. And I came straight down here and let them out because they were cooking. Oh, boys, look at the water on the door. You can see the bottom of the door is dry. And it's really soaked up here. Put the fan on continuous here. Take the timer out. Dry the building out. You're out really early today, ducks. Nobody's gone to the bathtub. Very strange that nobody's in the bathtub. But they are just starting to walk around the pen. It's getting brighter out. Alright, well, I'm gonna go have my coffee. I need it really bad. I'm not used to this getting out here this early. Poor ducks. They were cooking last night in the barn. Well, I did come down. I think it was late, guys. I didn't get to bed till like 12:30. Editing problems again. Well, one goose went into the bathtub and nobody else. Now the girls are looking at the bathtub over there, but nobody's interested in going in it. They are eating some hay and playing around eating snow like they usually do. Ducks. They remind me of when I was a kid. I ate a lot of snow when I was a kid. Very fond memories, actually. But that was back in the late 60s when snow was clean. Actually, I remember as a kid, and this has got to be like 1969, 1970, around there, going to the sugar bush and in the spring and pouring maple syrup out of the sugar shack on top of the snow to make maple toffee. I remember that, and the snow was in the spring was white, wasn't black like it is now. Like, when the snow melts now, it doesn't have that virgin white look to it from all the air pollution. Man, times have changed. All right, I gotta go have my coffee, guys. Oh, guys, I'm getting really tired. I burnt myself out this weekend editing. It's unbelievably nice out. I'm almost done tonight's edit. I shot so much footage. When I cleaned the kiddie pool, I had to run in for the ducks, having baths. I gotta stop that. It's creating a ton of work for me. You have no idea how much work it is. So what's happening here is I'm gonna do the water, fill up all the fresh water for the ducks, because tonight, if the weather forecast is a little bit screwy tonight. They're saying up in Petawawa, which is like 85 kilometers north of us, it's gonna be -5 tonight. But they're saying 80 kilometers south is -11. But right now we're as warm as Petawawa is, so I don't know. I'm going to turn the pen lights on, because if it's nice out, no use having the ducks go in, at 5:30 at night. But like right now, it feels like rain, and tomorrow is supposed to be a high of 5 and rain. So a high of 5 and rain means, look at this, means that they don't want to come out. No, you're not, ducks. Look at this. See, because of the warm weather, they think they're getting out now. Oh, you crazy ducks. You're not getting out. They think they're getting out. They're not. I gotta get the water happening. Dog, don't even think of it. He's got his nose up. You stay here. Last night when I came outside to do the water, I brought him out with me. The first time, I think it was at 9:30, and he took off, and I had to, basically yell my face off to get him to come back because he smelled something in the bush. So when I came out at the end of the night, which was, I don't know, 11 or something, ridiculous late. For me anyways, it was late. I didn't let him come out with me. He's got a one-track mind right now with this smell thing that's happening. Oh, the gate's moved. Frost is moving the fence post. That's a dirty little duck. Well, actually, we're going to have a good test right now, guys, because normally right now with the pivot heads you hear a lot of wind noise because I'm getting hit with wind, a south wind on my face right now. So if you're seeing this footage, my little windscreen for invention I made for the pivot heads works. Because normally I would edit it out if it had the wind howl. You're a dirty duck. Anybody interested in the water?
Not a lot are interested. You know, the really dirty ducks don't really, do the water too much. I guess that's why they're dirty ducks. It's like these ducks right here are all clean. But they're coming over to get sprayed. Some of them really love the water. Oh, there's that really cute duck. Look at her face. It's like she went a little too much with the mascara. Sorry, we're not paying attention to you. Oh, you had enough. Okay. They're not that interested. Okay, I'm gonna get the water, change the water here because I did see some activity in it today, and it looks like, well, it's not really dirty, but it's a little bit dirty. But it does feel like rain. Oh, Doug took off. He was down in the bush. I didn't notice him go down there. Dougie, don't go down there without me. And he's come back with his hair up. The dog just, he won't stop doing his job. I gotta get more hay. They need more hay. The internet says it's -5 out and it's almost 0. We might be getting that warm stuff tonight. That's why it feels like rain right now. Oh, look at this. Muscovies. Do you got eggs for me? Are there eggs in here, girl? You got a pretty good... Oh, I see one egg on top. Hi, Mo. Move. She's got a really nice little nest. But no egg. But an egg up here. Let's see if there's any eggs in the barn. Do we have any late lays? I'm going to have to clean this tomorrow, though. It's not bad tonight, though. Actually, not bad at all. I've seen it a lot worse. And considering how warm it's going to be, I don't even think they're going to come in here tonight. Nope, no late lays. The door's almost dry. You can see a little wet there. A little wet in the bottom. It's almost dried out. I've had the exhaust fan running all day. It was pretty wet in here this morning. Today's actually going to be a good test for the windscreen and the pivot heads. I've been walking around with wind blowing on my face the whole time I've been out here. Let's give the ducks some hay. And we'll turn on the pen lights for tonight. I'll probably come out later on and turn them off. We'll see what the temperature does. But if it stays as warm as what they're saying, I'm sure it'll take that much. If it stays as warm as it's saying, there's a good chance the ducks are going to be outside tonight. Because the ducks don't really like going inside unless they absolutely have to. To eat and lay eggs, that's basically it. Not much egg laying happening. What I'm really surprised so far this winter is the lack of eggs laying in the snow. But then again, we're not getting that many eggs right now. If we were getting 30, 40 eggs a day, I bet you then we'd be picking eggs up in the pen. Okay, why the lights come on? Timer must be out of sync. It should not be on this early. But I can't see why the timer would be off. We haven't had any power outages. Alright, ducks. Hey. Oh, look at this. I'm going to regret this mess in the spring. It's going to be bad. Overfilling tub. Is anybody interested in the water today? Not really. Look at that. They're more interested in the hay. Look at that duck. The snow's deep enough that she can stand underneath and put her head up through the grid. You'd think they've never seen hay before, the way they're going at it here. Oh, I came over, so now they're gonna leave. You know, if I tried to spray that dirty duck, she'd run from me. Some of the ducks just don't want to be sprayed, and some just love it. And like I said earlier, the dirty ones don't like to be sprayed. They're dirty little females. That's a pretty duck. Another pretty duck. Yes, ducks, it's me. I've never had so many females staring me down. I gotta put the hose away and I gotta check that timer. Doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't be on. It's like only, I think it's 2:30, 3 o'clock right now. There's no way the timer should be on. Like I said, we must have had some power outage, but I don't remember power being out. I haven't reset my clocks in the house. Strange. It's so nice out. Oh man. I think I might go for a walk to the lake. Dougie's excited. We're going to the lake. Brought the rifle just in case. I fixed the gate too. I hate struggling with that latch. It's amazing. There's all the screws over the years, the screw holes of where the latch goes at different times of the year with the frost. And there was the 2 screw holes where I had to move it to. They make a frost gate latch. I saw it years ago and I kicked my buns. I didn't buy it. It was meant for this part of the world for fences and gates that move during the season. It floated. Should have bought it when I saw it. It was really cool. It was in a farm store and I didn't. It was heavy duty too. It's one of those things I regret every winter when I have to get the screw gun out and readjust the latch. Dougie's scouting ahead of me. I don't see any fresh tracks in here. And I was mistaken on the time. I didn't realize that I'd been outside for over 2 hours screwing around in the pen. You don't realize how time flies when you're having fun. So that's why the lights came on the outside in the pen. So like right now, believe it or not guys, it's 10 after 5. Days are getting longer. You really can start noticing it now. February is nice, you know, when the sun gets stronger and the days are longer. Start getting feelings of summer. We've had a mild winter so far. Knock on wood. Not a lot of good ice making weather though. Need some serious cold. I don't feel comfortable walking the lake with this mild weather. You know, I walked the lake for, I think it was like 19 winters. And then last year, you know, Doug and I went through the ice. That was the first time in 19 winters of walking the lake. So now I'm a little bit cautious. I don't want to go through the lake or through the ice into the lake. No fresh tracks. Doug's doing a little recon. You're lopping along pretty relaxed there, dog. Had to do an awful lot of calling. He was pretty focused on smelling and wouldn't pay attention to me. If you shoveled off a big area, you could actually have a rink. She's pretty smooth underneath the snow. Be a lot of shoveling for a little rink though. And the little amount of skating you'd end up doing after you shoveled it, because you'd be wiped out. Physically. Exhausted. I can't believe that it's 5:15 and it's this bright. Doug's nose never stops working out here. Marking territory. Something's come through. Get him. Yeah, he's the boss. Thing is, tonight in the pitch dark about probably 1 a.m. there's probably some coyote doing the exact same thing. You know, marking the spot and flicking it back with his feet. Thinking, oh yeah, you think you're tough, big dog. Top this at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's really nice. Tomorrow, oh, +4. And rain, so it won't be that nice. If it's +4 and no rain, it'll be nice. It's really mild right now though. Oh man, what a difference in the last couple of days. The wind we had there last week. It's not very often I can walk in this area. Usually the snow is pretty deep from blowing off the lake, but we haven't had a lot of snow. But this area here where I'm standing right now is where the ducks always go to when we can't get at them, and they always disappear back here along my neighbor's place along the shoreline. And behind us here there's a sort of a waterway that follows the shoreline, and this is where the ducks swim down. And one, I think it's because a lot of it's the weeds and the wind. They stick close to shore, so the wind isn't as bad. But it goes all the way down here, down the shoreline. It's like a waterway that sort of cuts through the swamp. And it goes right down, actually goes right down to there. So it's a pretty good, about 500 feet. And this is where the ducks swim when they want to hide. And there's a crap load of footprints down here, guys. Like a ton. Like you'd think it was Doug, and Doug isn't back here. They're little tiny footprints. They've got paths going everywhere back here. Going up the hill. Mother Nature's predators all over the place. Doug's gone. Doug, come on! I can see his tail. He's got his head just buried in the snow. Usually you can never walk back here. The snow is usually so deep from blowing off the lake because it's north wind, and that's north. And it basically, what happens is that end of the lake has no snow, and this end of the lake has 6 feet of snow. So it's very unusual to be walking. Is 3 this good luck? Walking right here. The hay just got to my nose. I felt myself stuffing up when I was doing the hay bale. It's just now getting to me. What a beautiful night, guys. All right, well, I'm going to go and finish my edit because I still got like about an hour and 15 minutes worth of footage to go through to get it up for you guys tonight. Come on, Doug, let's go. You're on the trail of something, eh? You're running like a fool. Come on, let's go. All Doug wants to do is hunt. He needs a backup. That's what he needs. I wish I could get another dog. Not yet. I gotta wait till this July 26th date is over with. And I know when I'm free, and Dougie and I can plan for the future. Maybe we can get a buddy, someone to help and back up. Get another big dog. That way I don't have to worry. They can help each other out. But the problem with 2 dogs, guys, and I've been down this road, is they roam and they don't necessarily stick around because they've got backup, they know it, they start going farther than they should, and next thing you know, your dogs are 3-4 kilometers away roaming the bush hunting. Been there, done that one. It's a lot of work with 2 dogs in the bush. They start getting to that pack mentality, and they don't like sticking around. It's hard work to get them to stick around. It took me a lot of years to get Buddy and Rocco to stick around, and then when I got Spike, it got worse, and then I had to go through a whole learning curve again to get all 3 of them to stay home. I was constantly on there, right on top of them, to keep them on the property. They get in that like I said, that pack mentality, which is good. You know, when critters come on the property, it's really something else to watch 3 big dogs taking care of something. I wish I would have had a camera back those days. They did some pretty crazy things. Mother Nature stayed off the property, never screwed around here. Unfortunately, those 3 dogs, you couldn't have ducks or chickens around. They were like kill everything type dogs. They were bad that way, but they kept everything away. Well, the ducks are embracing the lights in the pen. They're making like no effort to go in the barn, which normally this time of night they'd be starting to go inside. The thing is like 5:30 right now. 1 Muscovy male. I think a couple females just went into the barn. It's really nice out. They don't need to be in a building. I'm gonna go finish the edit, and then I'll come out later. We'll check the thermometer, keep an eye on things here tonight. Who knows, they might end up being out till like 10, 11. Hard to say. Depends on what the temperature does. It's 10:30. I'm just coming out to bring water to the buildings because, yes, ducks, it's me. Look at this. They're outside sleeping. Now I see a bunch of Muscovies in the barn, but I was working at the kitchen table editing, because I'm way behind again, guys. Oh, a brutal edit today. I shot too much footage. Well, I had 3 cameras running for the hospital duck wash and caused a bit of a nightmare. So I just finished, but I was working away and the ducks in the back were quacking like crazy in the hospital. I couldn't figure out why. because these guys were out here quacking. So I'm just going to get the water happening. I'm going to turn the lights off so that they actually go into the buildings. But I'm not going to lock them down. I'm going to have it so they can come out if they want. So I'm going to get some water happening here. It doesn't look like all of them are out. Looks like there are a bunch of them are in the shed. I can see ducks in the metal shed. I don't know who's in the barn, but I'm going to get the water happening first. And then I'll do the duck sort. It's supposed to go to high of 5 tomorrow now, they're calling for. But the crazy part is, Petawawa north of me, the weather's saying tonight's supposed to be a low of -3. But Ottawa, which is 80 kilometers south of me, says that it's going to be a low of -11. But so far, it's looking like we're getting Petawawa's weather. Ducks, you really should be in a building. Not a single duck is in here. Place is empty. Unbelievable ducks. They're not even in here eating food. Everybody's outside. Oh, look at the ducks in here. We got ducks in here that aren't even supposed to be in here. Oh, they're piling in on their own. Once the lights go off, they're really going quick. Oh, duckies. You shouldn't be sleeping outside. I've got the exhaust fan running continuous instead of the half hour on, half hour off. So even with the warm weather tonight, it should keep the humidity to a reasonable level. Pen lights are off. A reasonable level in the barn, hopefully. Okay, get inside, ducks. You know, I gotta wonder sometimes if they actually know what I'm saying. Get in! These last two don't. Get inside, ducks! Well, those two did. I've made a decision. I'm gonna lock them in. This time of year, we know what shows up at night, specifically. So, the ducks are inside. It's 10:45. I'll come out really early, like I did this morning, and I'll just let them out. I've got the exhaust fan running continuous, so there's no way the barn is going to be, a humidity fest like it was this morning. It'll be warm, but it, won't be as warm. I got the Muscovies locked up too. I feel better. I don't like them out this time of year because this is the only time of year that we have that problem. And if you know what the problem is, in the comments below.